Welcome back, guys, to the Let's Play of Final Fantasy IX. This is part 2, and we're going to get and finish where we left off. We are going to see the play at the Queen's humble abode in, I believe this is Alexandria. So, Vivi is scared of many things throughout the game, and heights is definitely one of them. And you see that right here. And this guy over here is telling him that there's not going to be, that's not going to fall, but it does. Alright. So, these things have money in them. Don't know why people hide their money on the roof, but they do. Alright, my name is Vivi. His name's Puck. Alright, so we gotta get as much gil as we can, even though it's not really usable until you get most of the party together and you are escaping from people and all that. So, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know why people hide their stuff on the roof. I mean, I don't know if they can't see that people are using it for to go back and forth. Because look at these things. I mean, couldn't you see it from down there? I mean, I'd be looking up at least some. But this intro is kind of boring, but it's actually very informative. You can learn a lot in the first, however long. So here's the great Final Fantasy cinematic videos that precede the actual gameplay and are very, very well done. And they always increase in quality as the years progress. But for the time this game came out, this was amazing how they did this. And no matter how good it looks, she's still going to look nasty, guys. No doubt. That's the princess, that's Steiner, and the nasty thing you just saw is Queen Bram, or Brahm. I'm not really sure which it is. But this is the start of the play. Something Canary. I can never remember it. I always forget it. Every time, guys. Every time. But as you can tell from a few people in the crowd, the only the higher class are allowed to come in and watch. And the princess is not happy and hasn't been for a while. I guess she's been depressed. And this actually plays in to probably this part of the video I'll be able to show you. But I'm not sure. We might have to cut it before that. Just depends on time, because I'm not a YouTube partner. Alright, so this is Baku, and he's starting to play. I'm not going to go ahead and read all this. It just is the intro to the play, and it doesn't matter. I mean, it gives no background to the story. It doesn't have anything to do with it. So here is a few more characters, and it's all part of the play, so we can basically just skip through all of this. And this game and the other games, again, talk about this while we're just skipping through this, are, I want to do linear based games mostly for like the main Let's Play, and then have like a background game, kind of like Fallout 3 would be, because it's so open. And I could do hours and hours upon hours of that game, whereas this, most people kind of watch for the storyline and the presentation by the commentator. So I'm going to try to give as much detail as I can into this game and have you enjoy it. So these battles don't matter. You can't die, but it's just to put on a show. So basically all you do is attack It doesn't matter what you do. So as you can see, you don't even get hurt. And you can't steal or anything, so don't worry about it. I mean, this is just kind of a filler, I guess you can call it. I don't know. And this is just to put on a show for the queen to distract her. And for the one person who commented and subscribed, shout out to you. I don't have your name up or anything, but if anybody wants to be part of the Let's Play, you can be. That's one thing I want to incorporate, and be able to kind of like a dual commentary with somebody for about 15 minutes. You can be in as many parts as you want. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want to make videos for people's entertainment, not for money purposes. Not in it for that. I want to be for fun and bring games that I think are the best and other people should go back and play, because games at this time are lacking story and they're all about multiplayer. They need to get back into the story based. I mean, Final Fantasy is basically the only thing that's held true to their RPG roots. Alright, so this is a mini game where you can get a lot of money. You just have to push the buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and do some call outs here. X, triangle. Oh, I messed up. X. Dang, I hardly ever mess up at this. Oh my, horrible today. But this, you don't like have to pass this at all. It's just a mini game, get you a little extra money. But as I grind at the Forbidden, the Evil Forest or whatever it is, I'll have enough gil to buy everything we need and be able to level up. Alright, so now I'm in my zone. There we go. And this game, you do have to grind an awful lot. And I'm also going to be putting out videos to this game for tips and ways to do it. Yeah, I didn't do really well. No. Just give me the gil I get. But, like, different areas that you can go into early and be able to get some stuff. So y'all can see that. Like, the legendary dragons or whatever it's called, where you can get like Firearga or something. You get something really awesome. I forget it because it's been so many years since I played this. But here, Zidane, and I think it's, I forget the other character. Blank, yeah. Blank beat up 2 guards and are headed into Alexandria Castle to kidnap the princess. So here we go. So we have to find the princess. Princess is right here coming out. And you don't even notice her, but you start seeing a little bit of Zidane's personality. And I'll get and read it here. Oh, you see, hold on. Where is it? He looks at her ass, basically. I bet, like, it's kind of like what they're per saying, showing that he's kind of the cocky, heroic figure of the game, kind of pushing that forward, so you're kind of getting a general base of that. And here are 2 people who I hate. These are the worst characters. Well, they're well incorporated into the game, but I just hate their personality. It's kind of, it's just not ignorant. It's, how can I say this? It's irritating. That's the word I'm looking for. Because if you read the text, one will say, like, for instance, the hat is here. Here is the hat. Like, it's backward English, but it still makes sense, and you can actually say it that way, but no one speaks that way, really. and it's just kind of irritating to read because there could only be one of them, and the game would still progress just the same. So here they come in to interrupt the play, and they're saying it's an emergency, and that Princess Garnet is in danger, blah 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 blah, and Beatrix will be there to help, and Queen Braum doesn't want to be interrupted because she's enjoying the play so much. I mean, this wouldn't happen in a realistic situation because, I mean, you would stop if you're, like, if the princess was in danger. I mean, all you'd have to say is, oh, the princess is being kidnapped. That's all you gotta say. No one's gonna be like, oh, we can't do that. So the Knights of Pluto have to assemble. And this is where you see that they are horribly lazy. And that the two you beat up are supposed to be like the greatest knights of the land. And so here's three, two of the six, and then Steiner is the captain of the regime. But for length purposes, I'm going to stop this as part 2, and part 3 will be escaping the castle, finding the guards, and all that. So, see you guys next time. I'll be posting a lot more videos sooner and probably daily. So, peace.